Hey everybody, this is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns. You're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop role-playing games with friends. This is the third session of Minimum Rage. Minimum Rage is Clerks meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's a game created by World Champ Game Co. using the Mutant Year Zero engine. So it's pools of six-sided dice that you roll against, trying to get a 6. Kind of like in Tales from the Loop or Coriolis or the newly released Alien RPG. We are going to be playing this game in with a couple of tweaks to the rules based on our thoughts after the last session. We're introducing 2 new mechanics as part of today's session, and we may tweak them going forward because we're grown-up folks. We've paid for the game, and we get to do that. It's totally cool. The first one is that when ones happen, rather than just, hey, it makes things badness, it's also going to add dice to what we are calling, by we I mean Jen, because it was Jen's idea and it's totally awesome, the suck pool. When the suck pool goes up at any point when a player wants to have their character do a thing, you can grab those dice from a suck pool, and those dice are D8s. Still have a chance of rolling a 1, which will circle back to the suck pool, make things worse. But if you roll a 7 or an 8, you're still looking for 6s. So those are successes. 7s and 8s count as successes just like a 6 does. Who knows? Maybe they're even a little flavored a little more uber kind of thing. And then the other thing that we are doing is an adjustment to the target number. If you are using talents, if you're using help, a die from help, or you're getting help from someone else, or if you're using one of your items, then success happens on a 5 or a 6, not just a 6. We are mixing in 2 wholly different mechanics, so it may make things just a little bit hard to read if we like it more or not. So we'll continue looking at it, tweaking it, moving it along. It's kind of fun. Like, it's game and game design. It's chocolate, it's peanut butter, it's a Reese cup of fun. We are running this game set in the 90s. Oh wow, I just spaced. I'm going to ask, and hopefully one of you will remember, where did we end up setting this? Because we had a lot of chat, and I don't remember what we...
California somewhere?
Did we go with California? Okay. Well, so we're in California in the 1990s. Everyone
with escape
here...
dingoes.
With a what?
Escape dingoes. I'm assuming there was a private collection.
Here's some weird dingo king who had a bunch of dingoes, and they escaped, and now they run around in the desert. We had a desert. We had dingoes. It's California. It is what it is. So with that in mind, everybody here, all the player characters are slackers who work at the IGoA mall. During the day, you have to work your mall jobs, and at night, occasionally you fight monsters and do weird things because some reason you guys take care of the place. So let's find out who these folks are that take care of the place. Let's circle around. Everybody introduce yourself and tell us about your character. I am going to go first to Sabine.
Hi, I'm Sabine. I use any pronouns. I'm going to play Echo, who uses she, her pronouns. Echo is a graphic novelist and a punk, and she works at a pet hairdresser called Spa. Mostly she tries to slack off and not work, not take care of anything, but, well, you have to earn money, so occasionally she will work. She can't help it. Echo is also, she likes tech, and she has a PDA.
PDAs are big things. For those who don't know what the words PDA mean other than public displays of affection, those are personal digital assistants. They're these little, before smartphones were a thing, you had this. It was this little monochrome, kind of like the original Kindle, like use this and you could tap buttons and run very simple programs.
Calendars and text programs and stuff like that.
A really awkwardly small keyboard.
Yes.
Yeah, but you had a pen. You had a pen, and you could write on the. Yeah, I and you could even connect it to the internet, but that would cost money, and you didn't want to do that. So.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, Sabine. Jen, introduce yourself. Tell us about your character.
So I'm playing Brooke Slater. She is the zinester. Her personality is a bit of an artiste. She works at Goody's Music Shop because she's lucked out. She makes a zine series called Peep the Creeps. And yeah, she likes music and the local scene, although she's a bit young to fully participate.
Could you say the name of your zine again?
Peep the Creeps.
Peep the Creeps.
Not my only zine, but it's a series that I make.
And this series has Flushman in it recently?
Oh yeah. He's the latest issue of Peep the Creeps.
Nice. That's great. Have you talked Mal into allowing you to stick out like little bits of the zine like near the register at Goodies, or is that thing you haven't quite pulled off yet?
I have not quite pulled that off yet. Let's see. Is there a bulletin board somewhere in the mall that I would be like pinning them to, pinning copies?
Like something maybe the entrances, would there be bulletin boards or
like a public announcements kind of thing, and they get taken down because they're not supposed to be there, but I keep putting them up.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, and like
also
like at the arcade, I'll pin them up. Gosh, where else? Now I'm looking at the mall again.
Oh, the comic store, gaming comic store.
Yeah, of course. Where nobody takes them down and nobody takes them.
Yeah, wow.
The same 6 copies from a few weeks ago, still there.
Yep.
How does she have a printer at home, or how does she print them off? Sorry, I'm just fascinated by this right now.
I mean, I print them off at work because who gives a shit?
Totally. You just do it before Mal comes rolling in and you're good, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm on an opening shift, I just do it.
That's pretty dope. All right, rock on.
And also I can do prints at the library. My high school library prints are free. Their mistake.
Do you collage the stuff together, like splice and cut all the things to get? Oh, and then you just photocopy it. Oh, that's
a hot mess.
I love that spirit. It's great. Sweet. Next is Jan. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm Jan. I use the he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Rolf O'Neill, who also uses he, him pronouns, and he is a stoner superhero. Stoner means that he doesn't do well with cops and security, and the superhero is that he's more of a physical character. He generally gets around on a skateboard, which he still needs to. Well, he's probably in the process of fixing it because it broke. Right, he sort of has the hots for Tiffany Black at the moment. See how that goes.
Right on. Last but certainly not least, because we are short one player. I didn't mention at the top, but Tyler has been swamped by work and sends his regrets. He's not able to join us for today's session. So that's why I say last but certainly not least is Alex. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about your character.
Yeah. I use Alex, I use he, him, and I'm playing Chad Robbins. He is the Dreamboat regular. So I don't actually work at the mall, but I just hang around because I don't have much to do except for hanging around with my other friends, which I don't want to. Because they're all the rich, preppy kids and they're a bit up themselves. And it would mean hanging out with Muffy. And I don't want that.
Muffy Vandersteen. What do you
Yes.
have against Muffy Vandersteen?
She's my ex, and for good reason, I think. She's the most up herself of them, and probably the most dominating personality in that group.
Awesome.
He is the worst.
I mean, you're not wrong. So we start off the session after the intro where we have the cool music happening, something by Two Unlimited that was specifically for our Minimum Rage series here. And we see all the pictures of Chad, Brooke, Rolf, and Echo. Then the next thing with the music, there's like a guitar lick that streams on for a little too long. And then we bring up this graphic with over top of it says scavenger hunt. So this scavenger hunt picture with all the cool beeble bobbles is what we see for a long moment, and long enough for people to pause their VCRs or possibly their DVDs and take a look at the list for the scavenger hunt. This is a mall scavenger hunt. There are we like cut into the mall. There's the Snoozek music that's happening in the background. Girl from Ipanema is playing. It's just like on loop. We're not near Goody, so it's not good music. And there are a few people who are obviously mall employees who are handing out the pad of paper or sheets to mall goers or mall denizens. It's an afternoon on a Saturday, so there's a lot of traffic going on. And this scavenger hunt, the first place prize is a gift certificate to the mall. But also, Chad, what did you talk the Robbins Auto family into throwing in as part of this scavenger hunt?
Maybe some sort of like weekend loan of a sports car or something.
Weekend loan of a sports car. Where's the fountain? That's a great question. We got to have a fountain here, right? I mean, that's a water
must
feature.
be somewhere central.
Yeah.
Or an entrance, a main entrance.
I'm kind of thinking if we no, that's the upper level, so it's like looking over. Maybe it's somewhere between the like JCPenney, Sears, and Dick's, that one joint right in the middle. There's a little bit of a water fountain in the middle. What do you guys think about that? There are two escalators that go up and down there. It seems like that's where a water feature could be.
The lower level?
Yeah, of course, lower level, yeah. Because the I don't know if you guys like if it clicked for you or not, but on the upper level, all of those kind of cutouts in the middle of the hallways.
Down.
Yeah, those are you can look down. So that's what all those are, cutouts to look down. So there's the water feature. So I'm curious, Echo, what is the thing that we see Echo's on break and you're standing in front of a store and there's something in there that maybe we get the inkling that is something you really want, but couldn't possibly afford unless you had, say, a gift certificate of some kind?
I mean, got to be something technical, right? So maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's one of the first generation of personal computers there is.
Ooh, Ooh,
because I
cool.
mean that would be awesome. You couldn't do much with it, but it would still be awesome. You could play Space Invaders at least.
I mean, you could play Space Invaders. You could play Oregon Trail. You could play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm confusing this with the 80s. So yeah, okay, right. Computers were a little bit more advanced then.
A little bit more
Yeah,
advanced.
an Amiga, right? Exactly. Something like
Yeah,
that.
so you're looking at an Amiga. You could
Oh,
totally
no.
make graphic novels with those too, right?
Yeah, if I could do that, yeah, then it's okay. I don't want to have this just to play games. I want it for serious stuff, like hacking into the FBI or something like that.
Just putting in that it has an onboard Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I want that
Ooh.
one. That's what I want. That's what it
They
says
have a
on
CD
the.
player.
They have a CD player. How does that even work? I would have to have loudspeakers somehow for that.
Sound card as well.
Oh, a
Yeah.
Sound Blaster. It's got a Sound Blaster 16-bit
60,
card.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. I mean, this is you can.
It's got an
see Echo really.
8400 baud modem. It's hot. You can get on a
really hot.
BBS and be smoking fast. You could even, and this is we're Chip is the guy who's like he's come outside of the thing because you were standing there, and he goes, "Oh, the Amiga, huh? Oh, it's got an 8400 baud modem. You could even like their BBS's local here. You could play some MUDs. It's great. You could even join like AOL, lefties, all kinds of cool stuff. Play cards with people. It's the best."
Yeah, I will ask him about the whole graphic card
It's
and
an
stuff
Amiga.
like
They make the
that.
best. It's the toasters. Oh my god, it's great.
I think I kind of like him.
512 megabytes of RAM.
Oh my gosh, that is
12 mega
amazing.
RAM.
Wow. I mean,
And-
that's the future, right? That is the future.
And he sidles up next to you. He's a little taller. He's got, kind of pimply face thing going on, big, thick glasses. And he says, "I'll let you in on a little secret, Echo." You're not sure how he knows your name, but Chip says, you can like buy an Amiga game from here, install it on your computer, and then as long as you return the hardware, you're good to go. Now, some of the games, they've got copy protection, but if you got somebody who can photocopy the manual, you're golden.
Okay. I will, I kind of like that. I mean, I'm not that much into games, Echo isn't, but she's more into the really technical stuff, like what can you do with the modem? How fast is it? Things like that.
Sure.
But,
yeah, right. Yeah.
But she kind of likes Chip because from this moment on, because she's a girl and he didn't tell her something like, are you looking for your boyfriend? Or hey, if you want to have something nice and easy, you can maybe have a handheld game thingy. And so she likes him.
Nice. He did not even intend to be liked. He was just so excited, but
yeah, it's neat that he shares that level of excitement with the girl, which I think Echo isn't much used to from these computer dudes. Right?
Fair enough. So we'll stick Chip into our coworkers, and Chip works at the gadget shop. Isn't that the name of it, Alex? Just making sure I got it right.
Yeah, gadget shop.
Yeah, nice. We got the gadget shop employee Chip there. He's in our coworkers and NPCs suite. So that's a thing. That Amiga, $100 gift certificate isn't straight up going to buy one, but it'll make a significant dent. And he says, well, I hope you win the scavenger hunt, Echo. It'd be really cool if you want, if you get it, I'll hook you up with all the BBSs. I know that's not really exactly your thing, but there's lots of cool people on there. And I might run a mush, but it's, technically nobody knows who runs it. So it's probably not me. And then he sees another customer and he's oh yeah, right. He heads inside. Somebody wants Mavis Beacon teaches typing too. So, Rolf, you're working at Dick's, so we will cut to you and Kyle Turnbull, the manager at Dick's Sporting Goods, has been there for the last 26 years. He started as a clerk. He tells you that at least once a week. Often starting conversations is like, I used to do exactly what you're doing. Or things like, like we have like a supercut. Back when I was a clerk, and like, one of the things you can do, and I know because I used to do this, is so he comes up and we see Rolf, skater kid, stoner, but he's into Dick's Sporting Goods. Is it a polo? You think?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a
like
blue polo. Absolutely.
nice crisp blue polo with like the thing where it's still the color. They still have those tips to them. They haven't started to roll up yet. And of course, name tag. You have to have a name tag. So
yep.
Does Rolf, like, does it say Rolf on it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nice. And has Rolf been there long enough to where it's not just somebody did one of the little sticker things of type in the letters and then put it on? It's like actually
I think he's got
a
proper one.
It's got a proper name tag. So so Kyle comes up and he says, "Hey Rolf, how's the restock going?"
It's going. It's fine. It's boring.
Well, what I used to do
when you were,
is just like imagine that you're in a music video, man. Like on MTV, just like kick some kind of soundtrack, and then everything that you do could be like, Rocket, Herbie Hancock. You were like one of the robots pulling all that stuff out.
Okay. Yeah, I mostly just watch Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, they play music videos in there sometimes, yeah. Hey, so in order to encourage like mall camaraderie, employees are allowed to participate in the scavenger hunt. So,
okay.
Rolf, it's all happening today. If you take an extra $5 on your break, old Kyle will look the other way if you want to run out and grab a few items from the scavenger hunt. I think it'd be really great if somebody from Dick's won this year. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. What's on the hunt?
Oh,
I haven't checked it yet.
Oh,
I was working.
Reaching into his back. Oh, it's hey, good one, Rolf. He reaches into his back pocket and he unfolds, one of the pink bordered mall scavenger hunt pages. He says, "No, there's some more up at the. You know what? I'll let you have this one." And he hands you the paper. He says, "I'll just grab another one from me." Not that I'm competing. I mean, I'm a manager. I'm fine. I don't need the $100 gift certificate, but. Still, I just want you guys to participate. I really want somebody from Dick's to win this year. Last year we lost to JCPenney's. The year before that was Sears. The year before that was C&A. It's always the big box stores, but never us. I want an anchor to win, like normal, but like us.
Are we supposed to take pictures of these things?
Yeah, you got to take pictures of them.
I didn't bring my camera.
Oh, man. Well,
wait, maybe I can I think there's like a Kodak store downstairs, right? Then I can just get one of those throwaway things. Sure,
a little Polaroid. Yeah, it's not cheap though. I don't know. Maybe you can go in with another employee or something. That'd be cool. I'm sure he'll work it out and claps you on the shoulder. Good luck, Rolf.
Thanks.
I got some skis to work on. Cruises off.
Roll my eyes and shake my head a bit like,
Cool. Then we slide in, and the first indicator that we've entered goodies is good music, right? Pop music from the 90s. So what's the song that's playing overhead, Brooke? And is it one that you chose or one that you hate?
Well, mostly when Mal's around, Mal's in charge of the sound. And if it's come down the pipeline that a general or regional manager is coming into town, then we have to change things up. because there's actually a like contracted, you need to be playing this exact soundtrack
Mm.
deal going on. But right now, Shoop by Salt and Pepper is playing.
Nice.
It's all right.
Sweet. This shoot comes in through, and camera kind of bounces over to some crimp hairstyle, wearing teeny boppers with, their crimped hair kind of pulled up into these like messy bun kind of things going on, and they're all hovered around the cash register. And sure enough, we see that they're picking up some of the mall scavenger hunt stuff and starting to head out. And Phil, aka Dimitri Rodriguez, is near you, and he's got a bunch of the jewel case CDs and like those long, they have those long plastic things that make them stand up higher in the display rack. You remember those? Like, and they're also theft
The
protection. You have to have the special metal key to like pop it open so you can push out the jewel case. He's kind of organizing those, and
Man,
you
did
two
we
are
just get that?
It's like, yeah, man, check it out. And he says, oh yeah, this is, was it Hadaway that did What Is Love? Want to say?
Yep.
Yeah. So Hadaway, What Is Love is what he is currently filing. He says, yeah, it's good stuff, right? I mean, it's dance club stuff. I know that's not really your scene.
It's still fun. Whatever.
Do you ever go out to dance clubs, Brooke?
Mm-mm.
It's too bad. You're missing out. There's a new club that just opened up. It's all the rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where are they?
Oh, it's downtown. It's not far. We should all go out sometime. A group of friends and stuff.
What's it called?
And Rich pauses because he didn't actually name the club. Oh, let's see. Dance club name generator. Unless someone has an awesome dance club name. Was it the Galaxy?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, the Galaxy.
Huh. Okay. Sure. I'll ask around and see who wants to go. Are they doing any kind of show or something?
Oh.
Or
I mean, it's Saturday, so
like, what's the theme?
Oh, it's just like a dance club. Pop hits, big dance floor, laser light stuff going on, smoke. It's the whole thing. Like
Brooke is getting the impression that he's never been there.
Yes, he's like totally making stuff. Yes, Galaxy 2000.
Yes,
that is totally what
good.
it's called. That is a much better name. Thank you.
Just pushing that idea up to that level, going from a B to an A+. Boom.
Yep, that's good stuff. So Galaxy 2000, we could just grab a group and go. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe tonight if you don't have anything going on.
We'll see if people are interested.
Yep. I'll ask lots of people as well. And then he turns and then realizes he can't actually leave because he's got to continue filing the CD cases, but just stops talking.
What has Brooke been doing as her work task? I think she's just been register monkeying, and now they're in a lull.
Nice. And you guys are at a lull, and then in walks Officer Sips. Officer Sips is the hard-nosed mall cop.
Uh-oh.
He brooks no disrespect. Like that thing, he's actually said that. But he didn't realize it was funny. He comes in and he walks right up to the register. And he says, Brooke. And of course he knows your name because you're wearing a name tag.
Yep. Hey, Officer Sips, what's up?
Lays down a stack of zines. Do you know anything about this, Brooke? It's your zines. It's totally peep the creeps.
It's a black and white print.
Yep.
Fascinating. Thank you for this print lesson, Officer Sips.
All right, I guess you're gonna have to play a little hardball. Brooke, I know that you made these. I'm not even gonna ask how you made these. I'm sure that your manager might have words with you about that, but I don't care. What I care about is keeping the display areas in our mall, in our IGoA mall, clean and used only for professional reasons. So I'm going to need you to stop putting these weird little zines around the mall. I'm sure you can distribute it to your little friends at high school or whatever. But this is a place of work.
Hold on, though. I'm a little confused about something. Not just that you associate these things with me, but would they be professional objects if they were trying to sell something to somebody?
They were trying to sell items here at the mall
Uh-huh.
that one of the store owners had authorized and moved through the administration office. Absolutely, that would be a-okay. That's what this place is for. This is consumerism. This is our temple to capitalism here, Brooke. I know that hurts your little feelings with your special snowflake ideas. This is what this place is about.
Interesting. So you say that you worship capitalism.
Don't we all?
Weren't you at church last Sunday? What was it about a slave not having two masters? Wasn't that in the Bible?
Brooke,
Maybe that was just.
I think I made myself perfectly clear. He kind of taps the zines. He's wanting to move on to this conversation. And yeah, I think he's going to extricate himself from this. I appreciate we were able to have this little talk.
Yeah, thanks for the theology lesson, officer. Have fun.
And he will stride out of there. Now, I had not covered this mechanically, but some time has passed. So I'm curious. Of course, those who are smelly took a bath. How did Chad become less confused? How did you resolve that condition?
Did he? Maybe that Vampire the Masquerade game finally happened with him involved, and some of the gibberish start to make some sense now. He feels you feel slightly less outside the group.
You now know how to use vicissitude in a sentence. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly.
You know what a coterie means.
Yeah.
Good.
At
Good
least
stuff.
he knows where he can look it up.
Well, if if Echo had that Amiga, you could look it up on her Amiga. Totally. So I think, Chad, at this point, maybe we open up with you looking less confused. And maybe you're chatting with a member of the mall administration. You've been sent here to make sure that the last bits of how things will happen. And you've got in your 2-seater car, you had to bring a bunch of the standees for Robin's Auto, because you guys are sponsoring the scavenger hunt this year, and you're making sure everything's in. And you setting that up, in the administration office. Officer will say it's Gene Lynch is saying, Chad, it's really great that you and your family are helping us with the scavenger hunt. This is a win-win, really.
Yeah, It's super exciting. Down at the stands around the fountain,
Right.
where like central, he was really insistent on that.
You could certainly put that there. Go right ahead. And he gives you a nod, and he's not going
I'm
to
like,
help you.
like I think I've dragged all this stuff to the administration and like look at my big pile of things. It's like, yeah, sure, thanks. I'll take it back downstairs. And
Nice. So some
Sorry.
time has passed. I didn't officially say, but everybody can wipe out their stress. And I see that everybody's already taking care of conditions. I appreciate that. And as you are setting up things, Chad, you end up near the food court because you know there's a high traffic area. Your dad was insistent on making sure one of the standees was there. And you can hear all the sounds of Golden Castle Arcade.
Yeah.
Mew, 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 more, more, more. And there are lots of kids like streaming in and out. And one of the kids knocks over the standee just as you had it
Jeez,
placed just
kid.
perfectly.
Um,
Kid's like, oh,
sounds-
sorry, mister. And then he takes off in. How is Chad dressed? Are you dressed kind of preppy today?
I think he's like preppy adjacent. I mean, I think he's trying to slowly change his wardrobe away from that preppy look, but it's not quite. I'm thinking he's added a few little accessories, like some maybe a cool looking ring or something to kind of
Ooh, little.
that's like, I'm sure Muffy's, if she hasn't seen it yet, if she has seen it already, she would have like commented on like, what's that nerd shit on his finger. But yeah, he might have like subtly have a dragon on or something, and maybe he's like looked at like longingly at an ear piercing, not got one, but like past the place where you get them, and just like, yeah.
So we cut to Chad standing outside of a Claire's, looking at a girl who's getting an ear piercing, and a 5-year-old girl walks up with earrings, and she looks at this and she says, "It doesn't hurt that bad," and then she walks in. Then back to you standing outside of the arcade, and the first thing as you are, let's say that the TMNT Turtles Out of Time game, there's like a pack of people all around, and the guy who runs he doesn't call himself the manager because he's not one of those people, but Cameron Oggs, he's kind of corralling kids around. You'd overhear him saying, yeah, the VIP tournaments, you guys are good. Oh, but what we're looking at is the best. Who's the best Leonardo, right? Who's the best Leonardo? And they're all me. And a bunch of kids are all they're a bunch of girls sliding their quarters up. I got next. And one kid's like, oh no, I'm not leaving Donatello ever, man. He shakes his pants pocket and it jingles with all the quarters that he's got ready to go. And then all of a sudden we hear the sound of basically, let's see if I can actually, I got too much actual liquid, but that sound of someone like sucking an empty drink and that
Like rattle of ice cubes.
Yeah, rattle of ice cubes kind of thing. And it's coming up from behind you. And when you turn around, you see it's Muffy, Vanderseen, Danny, Chunks, Lucho, as well as Tiffany Black and a number of the other preps. They all have orange Julius's. She's gotten like some kind of like special coffee-ish drink that Muffy has finished off. She says, "Oh, hey, Chad."
Oh, hey Muffy. Chunks.
What is up with that ring? Is that like your dead grandmother's or something?
I just looks. I just thought it looked cool.
No,
You don't get to decide what I wear now.
I do get to tell you what's cool. And Chad, that is not cool at all. It's like kind of lame. And Chunks just
Any of you guys want to help me finish up the display? Guys?
and they'll just stand there like you were speaking another language. I'm going to try to give you a stress here. I've given you one stress. What do you do about it? You want to eat that stress or you want to move it to a condition?
I think I want to move it to condition. Maybe unpopular.
Nice. That seems appropriate.
Pissed or unpopular. I think maybe pissed. I'm a bit more annoyed.
Nice. You're pissed, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, you definitely need a something that makes your brainy worse.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've got 3. I'm not
I
bad.
know you're not that bad. You're not that bad. You're better at braiding than you are savvy. I just realized. Wow, I didn't realize you were that bad of a talker. So yeah, Muffy, she's done the damage she wants. She got you pissed. That's all she wants, and she starts to leave. She's like, you know, guys, I gotta go, and then she starts to leave, and Chunks leaves, but Tiffany kind of sticks around, and she says, "Hey, Chad, I'm sorry.
Cool.
That was totally mean, and I think you're."
I mean, that's Muffy being Muffy.
You know, she wouldn't come after you so hard if she didn't want you back.
That totally not happening. I mean, would you want to date Muffy?
Oh, I'm not gay, so like, no. Clever viewers can hear the snooze egg version of "You Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer is now playing in the background. And she says, is Rolf working today?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to go check on those guys, see what they're doing, see if they're busy. I mean, you all know.
Yeah. Are you done with your standy stuff? It looks good, the display.
I think, like, look at it and it's like, is it finished? Like, I think maybe I've like not fully put it up. I'm like, yeah.
It's finished-esque. It's finished enough. Yeah. Sweet. Is your dad the kind of dad that would make you pose and this would be a standee of you, like holding a pair of keys and looking excited?
Ooh. That sounds like the worst thing ever. So yeah, let's say
It's totally that. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's that.
it's a slightly younger me, way more properly dressed. Dressed,
Yes. Before the
with
ring and
keys
before the
on a thing, like
Oh yes,
he's
yeah. You gotta
getting his Fez car and
it's the Fiero, right? It's the actual one that you still drive is like part of the standee.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You have to set up your own standee. Wow, that is some stress in making. No wonder you're pissed. Cool. So let's have we'll like jump forward to, well, let me check in. Do we want to jump forward to people like a group scene or just Chad showing up at Dick's or what? Or at the camera shop? I don't know. What do you guys think is the next most interesting scene? I just asked a group of questions. I should have been.
I think if we wait until like lunch, the scavenger hunt will be kind of over, right?
Well, I don't think the scavenger hunt is like a whoever does it first thing.
Okay. So you have to complete
like
the scavenger hunt to enter into a raffle,
yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Okay.
I mean, you have to get your pictures developed and
Oh, yeah, good point.
Was there a 1 hour photo in the mall? Because they would be making
Ooh,
like
where's the
I
Kodak?
bananas
mean,
money.
Because
of
I
course
think
there. Of course
I think-
there is.
Yes.
if Rolf's gone to the Kodak, we might see him.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's pick up at the Kodak. That sounds fun. Anyone else at the Kodak? Would Echo or Brooke be at the Kodak?
I don't
Hmm.
know if how long does this go? Is this just for today or
Yeah,
is
it's
this
today. Today's scavenger hunt day.
Oh, okay. So I can go home and come back with my camera tomorrow, and I don't have one on
Well,
me.
you would have known about it. Like this is
Oh,
a thing that's a yearly thing.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
would have heard
then-
Spall would have had a little flyer up for the scavenger hunt coming up. So if you want to say you had a camera, you've got it.
Yeah, then I've got my. I think I have a camera because you have to sometimes take a picture of something and then draw it, so you get the proportions right and stuff like that. And also,
Yeah.
you can do stuff with filters if you had a computer, and a scanner. Oh my God, I need so much stuff. But well, $100 won't set me up with that anyway. But yeah, why not?
$100 plus your latest paycheck.
Yeah, maybe.
Will At
Maybe.
least get you a little further along.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're not wrong. So I'll join the scavenger hunt, even though I am temperamentally opposed to this whole capitalism stuff. I'm a punk, right? So I will take pictures of all the stuff, but I need to make them horrible. I won't win this, but I still will do that. What's technically correct, but not really. No, ironical. It's gonna be ironic, not ironical. Ironic.
I love it. I love it. And I'm just imagining what kind of mannequin picture Echo would take. Cool. So then we'll pick up a scene at the camera shop. The 1 hour photo also sells disposables and nice cameras as well. I mean, they wouldn't have something like, a Nikon D5600 or something in that swank, but still good stuff. Like maybe an Elf, one of the first gens of Elf Canon stuff. Oh God, Sabine's killing me in chat.
I remember really wanting those. Yep.
They're good back in the day.
I remember in high school, in like 98, I took a photography course, and it was hybrid. So like you took some of it and you had a loaner, Nikon with film and had to develop it. And then the last segment of the course was digital photography, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we had these like half or single megapixel cameras. And you had to put it in a little 3.5-inch floppy into the camera. That's how big they were.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So there you go, guys. Blast from the past.
Nice. I love it. I mean, I'd say 10% of this game for me is a little flashes of nostalgia, so I'm all about it.
There you go. Blartle. That's really my whole interruption there. Sorry.
Okay. Rolf and Chad, the two of you see each other at the 1 hour photo. And Tiffany is with Chad, Rolf. Ooh, she's with Chad. Wait, no, they're just standing near each other, but not that near. But maybe.
Rolf, hey.
What's up?
Are you doing the hunt?
I mean, it's getting me a 5-minute extra break, so yeah.
5 minutes.
Well, I'm sure if it's 10, it's still fine.
Cool.
Why bother me?
Yeah, we could all. I think you can do multiple entry. Like we could do it as a group.
I mean, I'm kind of disqualified for a minute, but I can help.
Why are you disqualified?
Dad's supplying one of the prizes. Sponsored by.
Right.
Just you know,
So you can give us an unfair advantage, you're saying?
I mean, maybe. Just, you know, if I help out, don't give me shit for what you see in the fountain area.
All right.
Just, please. I hate that thing.
My lips are sealed, man.
Tiffany has to let it out. It's just he's in the ad.
Really?
He looks cute. I thought it was a good picture of you, Chad.
Okay, I'm gonna take. That's one of my 24 pictures that's going on there.
Just as long as you don't just leave me out of that. Oh,
No, it would be nice if like you can pose next to yourself, and
you want help with this?
just yanking your
I mean,
chain.
I could totally talk my dad into changing the loaner car.
Oh, come on, Chad. It's okay. This is what friends do. It's cool.
Yeah.
Rolf's sweet. Right, Rolf? You didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
Not much.
Ooh. You'll be fine, Chad. It's cool. That's not you anyway. That's like 2 years younger you.
Oh, it's a baby Chad. Now I definitely need to see this.
Cool. So, yeah, you guys make the purchase, like, cha-ching, and as you're cruising along towards the water fountain, the water feature in the fountain, and there's one of the wishing well things. Like that's at every mall from the '90s where they throw a bunch of pennies in, and sure enough, there's the display, and of course it's revealed with "Are You Gonna Go My Way" by Lenny Kravitz playing in the background. And there is Chad, just slightly younger, way cleaner, super happier, key ring and everything. I think, Brooke, you're there. Maybe you got to kick out a little bit early towards lunch, or you scooted out for some other reason. But yeah, we get to see the reveal upon two. Both Rolf and Brooke get to see Chad Standy.
It's life size.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Brooke, here.
What?
And gives you the camera and like, take a picture of me and Chad's. I mean, this one, the prettier one.
All right, guys, group in.
I'm off slightly to the side, kind of just grumpily, arms folded.
Tiffany's going to totally take this as a chance to like slide up to Rolf for picture posing, kind of slide under an arm kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
Good deal.
She's,
Yeah, give her time to squeak in.
Let me like, and let's do another one where I'm kissing Chad, but fake Chad, not real Chad. And so she'll like slide around to the other side and kiss Standy Chad's cheek, and all the while Chad, I think,
Mission accomplished.
just mocking you, man. How do you handle that?
I think I'm like making a show of being annoyed, but I think it's actually, I'm taking it good naturedly because it's, there's not the kind of underlying meanness of Muffy.
He says, and then all of a sudden you hear a boisterous, self-assured voice. Wow, it's like twins. And then the camera, whoosh, and we see that it's Zachary Durand, the guy who works at the Toys R Us. He runs a kick-ass AD&D second edition game. His party, which, by the way, he can run for up to 13 players simultaneously. They are fanatic about his game. They proselytize. He is the reverend of AD&D second edition for this town, and kind of a minor celebrity, and also one of your hated rivals. He says, "Oh, it's like they're twins. 2 Chads is just 1 Chad too many.
What?
I mean,
What?
The signs
It's
will be
part-
gone tomorrow, kiddo. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take one. I'll make that a monster in my next dungeon.
dude,
Are you going to do like life-size maps? That seems
I am extra.
dumb, but kind of fun.
Whoa.
I don't
Wait.
think you can do it though.
No.
Are you gonna make like
Live action role playing is a thing.
on a like life-size hex?
True dungeon. That's what I call my experience.
It'll never take off. Nobody cares about that. What are you going to do? Make them play shuffleboard instead of do dice rolls?
Hell yes.
Believe it when I see it, man.
Actual puzzles. It's crazy.
People don't like real puzzles, man.
Listen, I know it's a little too much for your little brain. It's like it's too expansive. One of these days, Brooke, you'll play one of my games. You'll see what it's like.
I lift up my camera and take a picture of him, and I go like I take the little piece of paper and I go, well, I crossed off stuffed animal.
Oh man, because he totally posed for that picture when he saw the camera coming up. He did the hair. He's got the big poof of hair there, and he says, "I heard that Wolfsow's sick today. Too bad. Too bad. Not that he would win. I've actually got a few people who are entering for me. XP, it's fun. It's a win-win.
you don't think you can do it yourself?
I could, but I've got modules to write. By the way, I'm submitting something for Dungeon Magazine. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's a little.
No.
It's actually published by TSR, so Wolfgang Bauer wrote me
Chad's
back.
just like, mhm.
Who?
Philistine.
Is this like
What?
World of Darkness?
No. The World of Darkness is Nouveau Riche. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. 2nd edition is where it's at, Chad. I know.
It's like old people's Vampire Masquerade?
Oh, God, you're so slow. It's no wonder the preps have kicked you out and you have to hang out with these dweebs.
Hey, that's cool.
Ooh. I want to see if you can get a savvy roll to get him off your back here.
I'm helping.
All right. So what does Brooke's help look like? Because you've been just letting...
This doesn't look like writing a module, bro.
Good. Nice. All right, let's see if you can call Zachary off the dogs. You're rolling savvy. Do you have any talents that feel like they might work? I'm not
I
sure.
don't think anything.
Okay. And
I'm not sure what I think tricks means, but I don't think that applies.
Yeah, we need to define tricks just so you feel more comfortable.
For some reason, in my head, I had it down as he secretly is learning like hand magic,
Oh,
card tricks and such
magic
and
tricks.
yeah,
That's your domain. The sleight of hand.
yeah.
Lovely.
But no one knows. That's
Of
his
course.
filthy dark secret. at the moment.
The darkest of dark secrets is love.
He has depth. He has depth.
Sweet. Okay. So you're rolling 3 dice then, because I don't think you want to hit him with your sports car, throw your phone at him, or swack him with a bat. So
He does, but he's not going to.
all right. So 3 dice you're rolling because the one from help from Brooke. Good luck. It's a 1, 2, and a 3.
Yeah. So that's 1 into the pool
Yeah, 1 into the suck pool.
and nothing else.
Nothing else. I'm going to give you 2 stress, bro, because he is savagely mocking you. And even though Brooke had your back, it just didn't feel right. So what do you do? Do you want to move that into some conditions, or are you just going to eat it?
I think unpopular and 1 stress.
All right. And then he laughs, says, oh, critical hit. And he turns on a heel, walks away, and a few of his players follow him. It's just, sorry.
Oh my god, what a dweeb.
Okay, I don't know that guy, but I hate him already.
Yeah, he's like the D&D king of town.
It doesn't make any like. Why would you want to play with so many players?
I don't know.
The 13 people like him?
Hard to say. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be very funny when he, I don't know, rolls a d20 at his next job interview. God, if that works, I'm going to kill myself.
I think Tiffany cracks up at the idea of that. She's like, I don't even know what a D20 is, but that's funny.
It's a die with 20 sides on it. It looks like a golf ball.
20 sides?
I know.
Yeah.
Chad's about to say it's for role playing, but then he kind of like remembers previous conversations and just it's a game thing.
You'd like go all the way around in Monopoly, mostly. No, you go from like go to like free parking, basically.
Oh, no, I think you wanted D100 for that. Like, never mind.
Oh no, there's 40 spaces. It's just like five at every railroad, and then the jail, and 5, and then I'll just stop talking.
Observation skills. All right.
My family plays a lot of Monopoly. We have 17 different versions of Monopoly. I prefer Dogopoly.
What are the benefits of Dogopoly versus regular Monopoly?
You can be a little dog.
I figured.
Strong. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got kind of like got 2 groups that I don't want to win this. So
Should we team
Oh, that's
up?
right. He's having people play for him. That's so weak.
What if we team up then?
Yeah.
we should totally get
Screw
Echo.
that
I mean,
guy.
she's got that PDA thing.
Does it
Can
take
that be used
pictures?
to help?
I can never remember everything that thing does.
I think it's got a calendar.
I borrowed my mom's Polaroid for today in case I felt like it, but then I decided I didn't. But now I've decided I do.
Rivalry will help that with that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it helps when I don't like my competition.
Yeah, well, Turn Bullshit said he would give me a bit more time off if I was doing this, so.
Cool.
His nickname is hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you guys agree to team up, we jump ahead to Echo, who is looking at her PDA. And does your PDA have any kind of camera on it? I don't imagine
think
it has
so.
that functionality.
I don't think so. PDAs didn't do that.
Yeah, I
no.
don't think they had that back then. But yeah, you're looking at your PDA, and then you hear a voice that you unfortunately recognize. And the voice is saying, so Sylvia, I have been thinking about getting a new dog, but I would like to dye its hair black. And then we see that it is Percy Mazer of Spencer's Gifts. Used to be one of your BFFs before she critiqued your graphic novels, talking about a particular character you were passionate about. And she made this wry observation that character was totally you, and it hurt your feelings because she was way wrong.
No, she wasn't, but that, wow. The way she said it.
It was the way it was the tone.
Yeah, it was like it was a bad thing. And and then she doubled down. No, I will take a picture of her for a mannequin because she's nothing more than that to me anyway.
And Sylvia, your boss, says, I don't think it's a good idea to dye a dog's hair. And Percy says, I understand you don't think it's a good idea, But are you saying that it's something I can't do? Because dog's hair is quite a bit like human hair. And Sophia just pauses for a moment and says, I don't recommend it, Percy. All right, well, I guess you just lost some business, because when I get my poodle, I'm going to dye its hair, and you could have helped. Echo,
What do you want?
I'm getting a dog.
Why? Because you can't have any other friends. Oh, okay, fair, I guess.
I used to have a very good friend, but that friend was extremely touchy about her
Oh.
book. Her one book that she's never actually finished.
Get it? Guess it wasn't really a friend then.
Guess it wasn't really a book.
Well, good luck with your dog. Probably bite you.
Oh, you'd like that. My dog is going to love me forever and accept all of my good-natured criticism. I'm very sharp. I could have made your book better.
Well, you know what? You go make your dog better, the poor thing. You realize that that is actually animal abuse, right? If you color a dog. But I guess you don't care because you don't care about other people. You just care about yourself. But, well, since you're the only one who cares about you, that's, I guess, fair.
Let's see if this put down takes hold. I think you're definitely using some savvy here.
Yeah, okay. Can I use clever or awareness with that?
I think clever fits here.
Okay.
Some clever
Cool.
slams there.
Okay, so I'll use 4 dice and roll them.
Cool. And because you're using a talent per our
Yeah.
new rule, you just need a 5 or a 6.
It's a good thing I rolled 2 5s then.
Oh, by the way, it didn't look like someone added to the suck pool, so I'm adding that 1 to the suck pool.
Yeah, for chat's
Yep.
roll.
2 5s. Good thing you had that talent. That's right.
Yeah.
2 successes. Awesome. So yeah, if she were a PC, you would be giving her some stress here if she would move into a condition. But instead, it just kind of one-ups her. It shuts her down in Monster Hearts parlance, and she says, well, if you're going to be that way, fine. We'll see you later.
Actually, I will say so that she can overhear it to Sylvia. Don't poodles come in black?
And Sylvia says, they do, and it's not like they're extra.
But she's extra, I guess, so.
And meanwhile, Percy is going out. So we have a question that happened in chat that I wanted to talk through real quick. So we're breaking game to have this quick chat. One of the aspects of minimum rage, which is predicated originally on multiple 6s being extra good or an extraordinary action, is someone had asked, oh, well, if you roll 2 5s, does that count for the extra good options? What do you guys think? I mean, success. We just let that roll forward and see what it feels like, or do you think it's too easy?
I feel a 5 is just success then, and not.
I think I'm with Jan on this.
What if you roll 1 5 and 1 6? I feel like that should maybe unlock cool options, but a 5 and a 5 shouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess with a 5 and a 6, you could say, well, my 5 is my success, and my 6 is my extra success.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the extra success, there has to be 6.
So then I'll change it from when you roll more than 1 6, you did a really good job, to when you roll more than 1 success, you did a really good job.
Yeah, and I think that like one, two 5s and a 6 is still just 6.
The one, that's just the one extra thing. Yeah.
3 successes, but 1 extra 6. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not sure how to phrase that, but I'll try. When you roll more 6s than you needed, maybe you did a really good job. We'll just go. we'll play around with it. But yeah, we'll go with that as our Cabaret, which means that was an extra good option, but it was a success, and it did foil Percy's attempt to get under your skin. Cool. And so we, I believe you guys were going to try to head up and corral Echo for the scavenger hunt.
Yes. Because she has a PDA.
So Percy
I do.
leaves, and then you're like in the whole TV time, right? They start walking in the other direction. Your three friends, Rolf, Brooke, and Chad, followed by Tiffany.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Let's scavenger hunt. Does your PDA have a camera?
No, but I have a camera.
Sweet. That
Awesome.
is just as good, if not better.
I've already got a mannequin. Percy was here.
Okay.
I mean, that counts for us, but I'm not sure that's going to count for the guys that look
No.
at the photos
I mean,
that you take.
I also got a picture of a stuffed animal, but I don't think it's going to count for a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. Why don't we make? I was going to make an ironic scavenger hunt anyway, because but with my luck, I probably won't win it anyway. So I was going to have a little fun. But we can do one that's serious and one that's ironic, and then I can enter my ironic stuff, and you can one of you enters the
Oh.
serious stuff, and then we have double chances.
With 3 or 4 cameras between us, we can
Yeah.
mix and match.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, how about I do your ironic one as a zine?
Ooh,
And then
I
you can
love
do a
that.
serious entry so that you don't give up on winning. Because come on, give it a shot.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've got a lot of film here. Okay, so let's give this more than one shot, I guess. I mean,
All
we're
right.
4 people, can do 4 entries.
Oh
Right.
yeah, no, I just got 21 shots left, I think.
Oh,
And
okay.
I can't technically enter, but you know,
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll help however.
can
Please
you?
take photos for us if we run low.
Yeah. Do you have a camera? You do probably, don't you?
I mean, I can go and get a disposable.
That's what I
Good
did.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's a. Is it the? Do we have like the receipt? Ching ching. Till the camera.
Yep.
Just a quick.
Yes, totally that.
Yeah.
And then we do a montage of maybe What About Your Friends by TLC playing, and we see the mall scavenger hunt is like things are getting crossed off and different pictures are happening and posing. But I think there's one that's really, what's one that's really hard to get? I don't think any of these.
Oh, the mall security.
We do a
Mall.
group shot on the escalator.
Ooh,
Mall
yeah.
security office? I mean,
That's-
that's
that
kind
has
of
to
not
be it.
hard.
I mean, I've just photographed the Lego police
Okay.
station, but I guess I could try to distract that stupid cop guy. I don't like him anyway.
What is BOGO?
Buy
Buy
one,
get one.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like the mall security office would have to be prepared to have people take photos of them,
Yeah.
fair.
and that they
I mean-
like that people will know where they are so that they can report crimey stuff and
Yeah.
Exactly.
and be like,
Yeah.
hey, suspicious teenagers, bother them, please.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything in here that would necessitate a roll. It's just time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Does the kiddie play area have a ball pit?
I mean, I think
Is it more fun for you if it does?
Yes.
Then yes.
And is there some like ice cream that has been just left somewhere deep down in it?
yes, that's great. Does anyone want to try to help Chad, who feels unpopular and is a little pissed? And if so, how would you do so during our picture-taking montage?
Some sort of comeuppance to, even its secret comeuppance to Muffy.
Oh,
We throw popcorn from behind
I-
something and then hide. I don't know.
I mean, I love to do some comeuppance on Muffy. I don't like her.
Yes.
She's like Percy, just blonde, and even more stupid.
I mean, Percy does have
And more evil.
tattoos, so that does make her a little bit cooler than Muffy.
Yeah, it's true. Percy is cooler. Muffy is just, you know. Okay, so how you want to do this?
I think I
Just
have
throw.
to, by the way, pat Echo on the shoulder when she says that Percy's a bit cool. That must have hurt.
Hey, wait. There's one for sunglasses, but you've got a bitching pair of sunglasses, right? Like, it doesn't say that it needs to be a pair of sunglasses from here. Yours are awesome.
Which of us has sunglasses? Who's that direction?
You, chat.
I think you have.
Yeah.
Chad,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have some. Everybody has.
Oh,
Who
like
doesn't have?
the ones
We're
I've
in
got, like, in-
California. Who doesn't have sunglasses?
do I have it in the like wrist hooks there, or
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I have it
All
up
right.
with my hair like?
Oh yeah.
But these?
You
Yeah.
forgot you had them.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, just before you take the photo, I'm like, wait a second, and I get my car keys out to do the pose.
Oh,
know.
Tiffany would giggle at that. That's pretty great.
Yeah, fill it up a little steam. Like I do the little key swirl pose for Ross photo.
I'm rolling
Nice.
my eyes.
Well, that's one extra thing off the list.
Oh well.
Sweet. So you take that picture, and then the group of you are headed down to the place where you can turn in the entries that happens to be near the food court, right? That's a big high traffic area. And when you pass by Golden Castle Arcade, Chad, your standee has been given sharp black teeth, and someone's poked holes where his eyes were and like hauled them out so you can see behind. And they've drawn an earring on you and like a nipple piercing. It's been like there's like a forearm tattoo drawn. You've really been defaced.
Well, that tattoo looks kind of cool. And the earring could totally be you.
Tiffany says, well, the standee version of you really loves your mother. I'm gonna say, the tattoo says M-O-F-E, M-O-T-H-E, not F. What is F? It's not even a word.
Is that
a letter?
Is there any clues? I'm looking around to see if anyone looks suspicious.
Oh,
I'm
there
investigating.
are several kids who are standing in line at the TMNT Turtles Out of Time game, and they are sniggering like crazy and pointing
I
at
glare. I give them a glare.
you. one of them is like a little marker pen, and he looks at it and he smiles, and then he hands it to his buddy. They're like 12. They're just old enough to be really annoying.
And I think Chad has to deal with that a bit. I think he's... 1 second, guys. I go off to confront.
So are you guys letting Chad handle this on his own, or are you going in with him?
I mean, these are 12-year-old kids, right?
Yeah.
The most terrifying of kids.
I'm 16. I'm not terrified of little kids. Come on.
Yeah, actually, we're in the age range where we can still...
Yeah, we can still
you can-
punch them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So as you guys are walking in, Cameron, the guy who runs the Golden Castle Arcade, is saying, all right, guys, we've got our Leonardo. What we need now is our best Michelangelo. I'm looking for those VIPs, all right? Remember, we got the midnight You're welcome in the special
Flap
entry.
my coins down.
And the kids just kind of move.
It was
out
one of the ones who was actually at one of the joysticks, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, slap my coins down.
Nice. So you slap the coins down, and Cameron says, "Oh, a new challenger is entered." He looks around.
Damn straight.
Those two 12-year-olds
Gonna
look
like-
at you and they're like, "Oh, you want to challenge us on TMNT, man?" The other
Well-
kid, he has his little polo, he like pops the collar. You can't handle me.
We'll see.
Sweet. So Cameron announces, "Here it is. We have a new challenger." And it looks like a new guy who you might recognize from outside. Got our own little celebrity
Dude,
here,
shut
Chad
up.
Robbins. What? This a cool, it was a cool standee. And the two 12-year-olds both snicker. And then all of a sudden they plop in coins and a fresh game starts up. So
Wait, question: is it like is there friendly fire in?
So
Yeah.
no. So I think the 12-year-olds are going to be like high score wins is what they're saying.
Okay.
Highest
yeah.
score on 1 quarter wins is what they're offering. By the way, for anyone that's never played TMNT Turtles Out of Time, there was in the 90s, there was this whole rash of games that were basically, well, what they called them where I was from was quarter eaters. They're games that are specifically designed to kill you a lot fast. So you'll keep plunking quarters in and keep playing. It's not like, you can't have a certain skill level to not get killed. They just a mass of enemies are going to happen to tink away. The best you can hold is like that the ablative loss of hit points that you can stretch it out, but you're going down. There's no winning on one life kind of thing possible in the way these games are designed. They are side scrollers. There are lots of interesting environments here. We'll say, just because I think the level is fun, yes, Rich did spend 30 minutes watching a YouTube video of all the levels recently. Like, as in recently, I mean last night. It was not bad. YouTube has some great stuff. But there's a level where they're in a sewer on flying skateboards. And there are a bunch of Foot Clan. Those are the bad guy ninja robots. So you're not actually killing anybody, who are like floating around in their own little things. And then occasionally, for no apparent reason, there are these vine gates that like come down and slam into you, randomly showing up. Of course, there are barrels, because every level in the 90s had barrels that would explode. Also, if you run over a pizza, there are 2 pizzas. It's Pizza Time, which just heals you, and Pizza Go, which gives you a superpower for a brief period of time, and you pretty much kill everybody on the screen. That's pretty much the whole game. You have a few different button mash. It's like a 2-button combo with joystick. And it's mostly madness of just like running around, and whenever you get hit, you flash for a little while, so you're kind of invincible, but you're gonna die soon. So, does anyone step in? We've got Donatello, we've got Michelangelo. Chad stepped in for Michelangelo. We've got Leonardo. Does anyone step in for our 4th player?
I'm definitely going to Raphael, man.
The angry Raphael. It's very Rolf. And I think even Tiffany will be like, Raphael, wow. Like, that's a big connection to her.
I mean, I want to use that one from the suck pool.
Whoa. All right, cool. So let's determine here. Is this
What that is.
feels like it's I'm looking at the different attributes, which one seems to be the best. It's definitely not strength, right? So it's either brainy. Yeah, I mean brainy. I think this is a brainy roll.
Yeah, which is
Chad, don't forget you are pissed. Do we feel like you healed your pissed? Because we opened
I
up
think
the
I
opportunity.
feel my pissed, but probably still the kind of unpopular.
Still
road.
feeling unpopular? All right, let's go ahead and. So your brainy will be back to your 3.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Rolf, are you doing this to win on your own terms, or are you trying to help Chad win?
I'm mostly trying to help Chad win.
Just so you know, if you help Chad win, you're not going to win that much. You're just setting him up and taking less kills.
Yeah.
gets you less points. The 12-year-olds may mock you.
Don't care.
Okay, just want you to know the risks.
Harsh.
So I'm rolling 3d6s and a d8.
Cool. Now, do we imagine, Echo, are you paying attention to this bravado video gaminess? Is this a thing you even care about?
I don't know. I mean, I've played this and I feel that Echo is like, well, yeah, go play. I mean, my name's up there in the top 10, and you can
Ooh,
teach
what
us.
3 letters are you in your top 10? What is the 3 letters?
I
that you
think
put in?
it's ECN. Don't ask what the N stands for.
Ooh, don't ask what the N stands for. Sweet. What about Brooke? What's Brooke's interest level and what's going on?
This seems entertaining. Does Brooke play a lot of video games? Brooke plays a lot of video games, so she's curious to see what exactly shakes out. Goodness.
So I'm going to roll them.
Yeah, let's do it. You guys are looking for 6s. Well, you're looking
4,
for 5s
3,
or
1,
6s.
8.
Does your help? 4, 3, 1, and an 8. So the 8 is definitely giving you a success, and the 1's going to add to the suck pool. So I think what happens is that you pull it off. Chad, you score the highest on 1 quarter, but then one of the 12-year-olds like tries to sneak in another quarter, and that ends up being like a huge argument because Rolf, you call him on it. That was the way you were backing up Chad. You saw him.
I think it's gonna be like a thing where he's trying and like the coin slot is like down below, and I just slam my knee like into the machine where he's trying to insert the coin, like, no, fuck you.
Nice. You block it, but then they just turn their anger on that kid goes out, right? Because he wasn't able to slide into the quarter. Chad beats out the main 12-year-old who had the pin, but he scores better than you. And those guys, they just go like immediately to trying to mock you and ignoring the fact that Chad has won because you were dead last is what they're now screaming. Here's the thing as this is going on. Brooke and Echo, the guys were really hardcore on defeating the Foot Clan, as is the video game. But Brooke and Echo, you both saw in the scroll past background, you saw a character that did not look like any of the others. Really stuck out because the character showed up a few times. It had a bit of an afro, and it's like 32-bit graphics. But you could swear, Brooke, that the figure was made to look a little bit like Domingo Wise, one of Rolf's buddies. And every time that you see him, he's like waving his hands all excitedly. And then there's one point where he like runs up behind a car and waves his hands again. And Chad like went right through him on his skateboard on that one level, but Michelangelo, but just passed right through him. But it's kind of weird. Both of you've played video games. Echo, you've never seen a Domingo Wise character on TMNT Turtles Out of Time.
Yeah, I'll turn to Brooke and say, hey, that guy looks kind of one of the Rolf's buddies. Never seen him before in the game, though.
Yeah, that's kind of a dead ringer for Domingo. And
yeah, if he was 32 pixels.
And there's not such a thing as a bystander in TMNT. There's just like power-ups, things you can punch, and things that can kill you.
Yeah, but he's just waving like he wants attention.
Cameron says, congratulations, Chad, our own little celebrity, beating out the guys. He is definitely our Michelangelo. And he reaches in, he's got one of those like prefab tabs of like coupons where you have write in the coupon thing, and it says, VIP Michelangelo. And he rips it off and he says, Chad, all you got to do is come back here. The mall shuts down at 10, but I got a special dispensation to stay open late. We're doing a pizza party for all the best players of TMNT. We're doing a contest tonight. So if you come by anytime after 10 o'clock, we're going to play all the way to midnight. All the way to midnight, man. I know that's no big deal for an older guy like you, but some of these kids are going crazy for it. It's like a sleepover kind of thing. So here you
stole
go.
pizza from a child.
Yeah, those two kids are like,
thanks. I'm now like very embarrassed walking on. I
could've
think I
been my
definitely did it
pizza.
like a yes, like when I
You know
got
what?
it, but then
Nailed
like
it, though.
now I'm just feeling more and more just.
I'll
Yeah.
actually belly up to the machine and like plunk in a quarter of my own.
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You want to try to knock out some Raphael time? Because unfortunately, Rolf did not. He's not the best of Raphaels.
I mean, I like Donatello the best, but I'll take what I can get.
All right. Let's see you do
So,
it.
And I'll just look over her shoulder to look more at this Domingo figure because I'm curious about that one. And I'll totally be a backseat driver in this.
Yeah, I think I'm like, I've left the machine. I'm now just feeling like, yes, I have defeated small children. Cool.
yeah, so I'm basically going to see if there's any way to interact with Domingo within the game.
Ooh, nice.
Whether there's any way to like get a skateboard power up to like glitch up next to him.
Ooh,
so that it
nice.
drops or something like that.
All right, so here's what you're gonna need to pull that off.
Okay.
I think if you are able to get an extraordinary action, you will be able to effectively do a little bit of an authority warp and glitch the game. Does this seem fair?
Sure.
So it ain't gonna be easy, but that is pretty darn creative and cool. So let's see how that works.
So can I help?
Sure, you
there.
can. Yeah. So brainy, and then you're getting help. So that's dropping you to 5s. Any
Mhm.
talents you think you're bringing to bear, Brooke?
Navigation.
Maybe, Navigation or maybe sneak might apply.
I could see empathy, you're trying to get to the person in the
It's motivating you. Yeah, you're trying to reach out to somebody.
Sure.
I'll buy
Keeps me in. Flunks me in some more quarters. So that's 6 dice.
Wow, you got a good chance, but you're looking for 6s. So
Yeah.
looking for 5s or 6s. Sorry.
Yeah. Do I want to take one from the suck pool?
I mean, do you? That's the question.
Sure you do. Go ahead.
All right. Sure,
That's
I
what
do.
we-
This
what
seems
it's
fun.
there for.
Yeah. So that's 6 dice, 5 d6s, 1d8. Rolling it.
Oh,
5 and a
wow.
6.
No success on the D8. No ones, a 5 and a 6, which allows you to go. So here's the thing. You're able to pop near. There's a point when Domingo hops in. He's like between some like slats and fences, and you get the skateboard to like backfire, and you see the little surprised reaction from him, like you've connected somehow. And he mouths the words. He doesn't have any sound, but you swear it looks like he's saying, "Help me." Echo, you're helping out and you're paying like strict attention. And you notice, and you point out to Brooke, she sees it too. You could swear that you didn't see him before because he was just hugging his knees. But right by one dilapidated car, didn't appear multiple times, just one time. Passed by, and you swear it looked just like Wolf. You're muted.
Yeah, wait, I say to Brooke, wait, did you see that? That looked like Kyle. Wolf.
Oh shit, that is Kyle. I'd recognize that dumb t-shirt anywhere.
And
Wow,
and
it
of
takes
course
like 10 pixels to make that t-shirt look stupid.
Okay. Damn.
Chad's in the background using a bit of elbow grease to kind of rub the standee, trying to get rid of the marker.
I'll like elbow Rolf from whatever he's doing. Hey, Rolf, did Domingo and Kyle hang out?
Have you seen Domingo lately?
No, I haven't.
Huh.
Since when?
I don't know. Like, I haven't seen him in 2 days.
Weird.
Why?
Because check this out.
Oh shit, that does look like him.
You other new kids come in. They're like, I got decks that are putting up quarters.
And I'll like let them take over.
Cool. And then Cameron says, all right, we have our Raphael. Rips out the ticket, hands it over to you, Brooke. See you after 10, from 10 to 12. It's free play, like crazy, pizza party and everything. But we need you to participate in the contest, see who's the best player at TMNT out of this world.
Okay. I think I want to.
All right.
I want to go to this party as well, I guess. Maybe. I mean, I haven't played in a while. I'm too grown up for that, but I guess I can try, right?
He says, oh, well, we've already filled all the slots. I mean, if you wanted to pay a little bit, I can slip you a VIP on the side there. He
Oh,
looks down, Echo.
What, no spectators?
Right. Like, spectators, you got to pay for the pizza party. It's only the TMNT folks that get to be part of the contest. Everybody.
How much for the pizza?
Oh, it's like $10. Is that okay?
Takes out his like Velcro wallet.
okay. I mean,
It's like an Ocean Pacific Velcro wallet or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I wonder if I can just go and damage one of these and then repair it, but probably too many witnesses right now. So yeah, I'm gonna pay for that.
Okay, nice. So, anything you guys would like to do before 10 o'clock at night?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to call my mom at a phone booth thing and tell her that I'm not coming home for dinner.
Ooh. Okay. All right, Rolf, but you should not be eating all that food court food. You should get something healthy, okay?
Sure, Mom.
Yeah, I probably should call my home as well.
Same.
Who's at home for Echo? What is Echo's?
I guess her mom, their parents are both working. I guess so. It's probably her younger brother. So
Echo Park's got a little brother. Oh man, I'm sticking that in the NPCs. How old is your little brother?
Oh, my little brother is about as old as these brats in the arcade just now. About 12.
12-year-old brother.
Yeah. His name is David. Unless that's taken. No. Do we have a David already? No, we have Danny, right?
We have David Park.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm calling him. I'm telling him that something came up at work. I've got an exhibition this night and I've got to be there. So you just tell my mom and dad that I'll be home about midnight. It's not a party.
It's totally
a work
a party.
thing. It's a work thing.
It's totally a party. You're going to have sex.
With whom? With a poodle.
Gross.
Yeah, exactly, David. Get your mind out of the gutter. Do your homework.
There's no such thing as demonstrations of pet stuff. You're totally going to a party.
I'm totally not.
I saw those matches for that bar downtown.
So I'm not going to a bar. They won't let me in. I'm not 18 or anything.
Probably like have a fake ID.
Yeah, you know what? I'm having a fake idea. I'm going to a strip bar and I'm going to dance on the pole.
I knew it.
Yeah, right. You tell that to mom and dad. I'll tell them about your porn, right?
Okay, have fun. I gotta go. Bye.
See, damn,
All
that
right.
was easy.
I mean, you trump card right off the bat. So what's he gonna do?
Yeah, fair.
What about Brooke? Is it Brooke call home? What's the home life for Brooke like?
Well, you know what's about to happen. Oh, all right, cool. So both parents work. I imagine that
Any siblings?
like no,
You're
nope, only
perfection.
child. Huh?
Two parents. You're perfection. They stopped making them after you.
Exactly. Let's see. I don't imagine that her dad does anything retail adjacent. God, maybe it's just factory work.
Ooh.
So yeah, dad works in the local widget factory.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what he makes yet.
Sure.
We'll figure it out later. And then mom works at JCPenney.
Right. Because you always get the right from your mom. Which
Right.
one of the two of them encouraged your like zine creative side?
Mom.
Nice.
Yep. Nope.
Seems
She's cool with it. Dad kind of doesn't care, doesn't dislike it. It's just a thing. I'm supposed to bring home grades. That's my job.
We all have jobs here, Brooke. Your job is A's.
Sigh. And like they know I'm smart, so I can't get away with shit.
Nice.
So yeah. So I'm calling home probably.
Are you calling home or are you going about JCPenney to tell your mom?
Yeah, okay, I'd go to JCPenney to tell my mom.
Oh yeah, she'd be like, oh, wow, yeah, I saw that. That's great that you won. I thought that was mostly little kids that was getting into that. You really interested in that kind of sleepover thing?
One of my friends did it, and then I kind of felt like doing it.
Free pizza, it's cool.
It's free pizza. So
Yeah.
like don't worry about cooking for me tonight.
Do you want me to cruise back around? Oof, midnight's gonna be a little late, but I can do that if you need it, honey.
Yeah, I probably will need that. I think that would be really helpful. Thank you. Do you want a cute souvenir from the arcade, I guess?
Of course.
Okay.
Cool.
Chad's car only has 2 seats, so I'm just doing the math. We're all going to be there. Chad's car has 2 seats. So cool, that's set up.
Okay.
I'm basically going to stay at the mall all day.
That is
like
rough.
a real winner. Uh-huh.
So what's your history with Juan Martinez, Brooke? He is one of the mall rivals. He works at Electronics Boutique, which soon will be EB Games, but it's still Electronics Boutique, at least at this mall. What's your beef with him or his beef with you? Because there's beef.
There's beef. All right.
Whenever he shows up in a scene, where Brooke is, we hear Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. That's like the musical cue that there's beef.
Oh man.
I don't think there's ever physical violence. I think it's just rivalry.
Oh yeah. Like we just, it's water and oil. We're never gonna mix, right?
Right.
God, what actually makes Brooke like mad at somebody? I kind of don't know yet. And like perma mad at somebody.
Or is it the other way around? Did Brooke like steal his girlfriend at some point, or Brooke like trounce him as something that really meant a lot more to him than it did to her?
Like, are we in high school together?
Sure.
Is that kind of, I think it's
Yeah.
probably a fair assumption that we're going to high school with, at least 50%
That's
of,
about right.
of the mole folks that we know.
Right. Echo and Brooke are both high schoolers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. So maybe I won an election to a school council thing that he was like really gunning for, but I was just, doing it to put it on a college app and I'm hardly ever there.
Yes, and it can't be like class president. It's like class secretary. It's like something where no one would get that worked up about it, but for some reason, Juan
He
will
just really
never.
hates it. And like, I get all the class secretary stuff done.
Right. You're not a bad class secretary, but that was his
It's
position.
his thing.
It was his thing. He was into it. He was secretary for like one of the clubs, and he just had these delusions of grandeur that he could just roll into that. He was a little Bob Dole, like it's my turn, and it just didn't work. It didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Oh man.
Oof.
Gosh, poor Juan.
Man. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, I want to establish that. Now I've got the mall rivals, like why they all suck to each of you. That's what I wanted.
Good, good.
Let's take our one and only. I know it's late, but like let's take a bio break. We're at 5 till at least 5 minutes. If people need a few minutes more, that's fine. We'll just pick up scenes as people trickle back in. But see you guys in a bit. I gotta know, Jen, how cold has it gotten up there for you? Because we had a cold snap here. It's like 40s after being in the
Oh, yeah.
70s.
Yeah, we're polar vortex. Hold on, let's see here.
Super warm here today.
So jealous.
It's like 61 here.
Oh, I'd take that.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then by like Tuesday, it's going to be 80.
So jealous.
Yeah, the warmth.
It's currently, hold on, let me convert it. Because I'm on weather.com, so I just click a button and I can convert it if it'll let me. Come on.
While you're converting, we had snow today. I mean, it melted, but we had snow.
It's 9.
Show off. 0. I mean, I think it may have gone up to 5.
Ooh.
Which I guess I could convert.
Oh, I should mute myself. I'm going to do that. Sorry, guys. Oh, man.
Oh yeah. So it's between 28 and 41 Fahrenheit today.
Nice. Let's see. Ooh, wow. I did not. I mean, I knew it was probably 80s, but Kid and Play's Rolling with Kid and Play is from 1988. It's a little too old.
What is that?
There was a
I don't think I've seen any of the films, but I think I've seen a cartoon.
Kid and Play, who were kind of a Salt and Pepper knockoff-ish type rap hip hop team.
I have seen a film.
They had a series of movies called House Party, and they had their most popular song came out in 1988. I actually thought it was a 90s song, and I was wrong.
I want a link to that. What's their most popular song?
Rolling with Kid and Play, I think, is probably, I would say it was their I really liked them. I was quite amused by Kid and Play. Kid had a high top, like he had a flat top that was literally like that high. Like it just went, and it was straight. He looked like an eraser. It looked like an eraser on a pencil. It was amazing. Like that was some work. I admired his effort. Yep. So I was a Kid and Play fan. I owned like two of their CDs. So
Nice.
any other scenes, interstitial scenes before we jump to the Golden Castle lock-in party?
I think
We should ring the car lot, and it said the sign got defaced. I just hope I don't get my brother, who's the deputy manager.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He fully embraced the Chadness.
so it's a couple rings. It's a beautiful afternoon at Robbins Auto. This is Dennis Robbins.
Chad.
Chad's not here right now. I can take a message for him.
Don't do the dad joke thing.
Chad.
Look, the sign got defaced. Some kids from marker penned it up.
Sure they did. Sure they did, buddy.
Look, we're all right without one. I can take it down.
That's exactly what you'd want. Your dad's gonna be pissed.
Oh, do
You
we
know
have
how much you
different?
pay? You paid like $15 a pop for those standees. You know, Mom loved that picture of you. And here you let it get defaced.
Would you expect? Were you expecting me to stand next to it all day, guarding it?
What exactly else do you have to do, Chatty? You don't have a job. You're not going to school anymore because they wouldn't let you stay for a third senior year.
Look, I'll take it down. Try and clean it up. If I can clean it up, I'll put it up.
You've just never been the same ever since Muffy dumped you, man. Really disappointed in you, little
If
brother.
you want to date Muffy, you date Muffy.
Well, who says that I haven't?
Dude, you're like 8 years older.
Listen. Old enough is old enough, Chatty. God, just busting your balls, man. She's like robbing the cradle. God, you are so touchy. Can't take a
I don't
joke,
think
Chad.
Chad. I think Chad was like, yeah, he would believe that Dennis would do this. But yeah, yeah, sure, yeah.
All right, I'll let Dad know. He's not going to be happy.
No, Bob's gonna be out late. Talk about it.
Why? You just like taking on the dad role, even though it's not earned in any way. It's like, so what do I tell Mom you're out doing? It's not work. You're not cleaning the cars. You know,
Party
if
with
you
the
ever
guys.
want to come back in, Chatty, and clean the cars, we could use that. We could use that. That'd save us a few bucks an hour if you were doing it. It's not like you're
Dad
doing
says I'm
anything
gonna be a
else.
sales. If I'm working there at the end of the summer, Dad says I was on sales, not washing cars for you.
You'd actually get something accomplished if you were washing the cars. You know you're never going to sell a single car, Chad.
How many do you sell today?
I'll tell Mom and Dad.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Hey, just so you know, we're getting a big screen TV tomorrow. We're picking it up. Projection.
Yeah.
It's huge. 42 inches.
Bullshit.
No, seriously. It weighs like 400 pounds. We're going to have some of the guys who work in the garage come around, help us lift it into the truck. You should come around. We'll watch something. Maybe, I don't know, Daytona Nights. Maybe some Miami Vice reruns. I don't know. You know, Dad loves Miami Vice. Okay. Well, have fun at whatever you're doing. Don't get caught. If it's drugs, just don't get caught, okay? You don't have to say no. Just don't get caught.
Whatever, dude. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, tell Muff yesterday. Click.
I definitely was gonna try and get in the last word.
Yeah, he last worded you first. He's just that bad. He doesn't let you last word him. So Brooke, you had a thing?
Yes, I do. Brooke has sort of read the room, done a little thinking, and between her shift ending at Goodies and the lock-in party, she's gonna go down to like the Target down the street. It's not in the same retail complex, right? It's maybe a few blocks away, and pick up like 3 boxes of Gushers.
Oh,
What is that?
it's a candy. Kids
Gushers
love.
fruit snacks. They are fruit snacks with a juicy filling in them. And as far as like middle schoolers go, That's like having gold bars. That's like hot currency. If you have a pair of gushers in a middle school lunch, a bag of gushers in a middle school lunchroom, you can trade it for just about anything.
You could get someone shivved for
Yeah.
enough gushers, really.
Yeah. Like you could get somebody else's entire lunch if it's
Totally.
low quality enough. Low quality based on the standards of 12-year-olds.
Healthy, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it has no sugar in. Ugh.
Yeah. God. What's wrong with you?
Cool. When you're coming out of the Target with the big bag of gushers, when you glance over towards the little pet store, you see none other than Percy Mazer, and she's walking out holding a brand new poodle puppy, jet black, and she's just kind of holding it. And she's already put in like little hair bowie things to keep the hair out of its eyes because she's considerate. And
That is a cute puppy.
she looks over. Oh, hey, Brooke.
Oh, hey, Percy. What's up?
Not much. Are you? Yeah, not much. I just got a dog. I decided I needed a dog. And
What are you going to name it?
I was thinking about naming it Charon.
What?
Charon.
No, I didn't.
Like Charon. Like, you know, the like in the River Styx,
uh-huh.
the ferryman.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Hades or Cerberus. Is it Cerberus or Cerberus?
I think it's Kerberos.
That sounds totally Greek.
Yeah.
No, I'm going with Karen. Wait, then people will think my dog's a Karen. Hades. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
no one's going to biff on that one.
Yeah, no.
Plus, it ends with that kind of E noise, and dogs love that shit.
They do?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, don't tell Echo about this because she'll just give me hell because she's terrible.
Let me pet your dog and I won't.
Oh, totally.
Okay, yay.
She comes
I'll
over.
like softly fluffle his little ears.
It's got that puppy breath thing going on, and
terrible.
it's just the huge eyes. It's tiny. It's I guess like that big. It probably shouldn't have been sold at this age.
Oh.
But
He's so little.
yeah,
Be a good boy, Hades.
yeah, that works. Yeah. You don't think it's weird that I'm calling him Hades because my full name is like Persephone, and I thought that was cute, but like I also thought it might be a little too much of a commitment to a dog.
What, to name it Hades?
Right, like we're okay, so obviously don't know much about Greek myths, but that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Right, totally. Well, anyway, you pet my dog and don't tell Echo.
Okay.
Good. She's miserable, right? Echo?
Usually?
Good. Good. Because she deserves it. She stopped being my friend because I gave her honest criticism, and if she's an artist, she'd really want that. I don't get it at all.
I mean, it's hard to learn to take criticism, and I'm not going to get into the middle of this argument because I have no idea what the criticism was or how she reacted or what.
Fair. Okay. All right. Well, have a good night. It was nice to see you at least, Brooke. At least you're nice of all our friends. You're nice. The rest of them are terrible, especially Chad. Good
What
night.
did Chet do to you?
What? He just is. He's one of those preps.
Not really.
I mean, mostly, except for the ring. Totally still a prep. I poked holes in the standee, though. That was very satisfying. I made it look like he was soulless, no-eyed crease, like, from like a John Carpenter movie.
Right. Listen, if you judge people based on how they dress, you're gonna miss out on most people that you know. Because clothes are just clothes.
I work at Spencer's and we sell a lot of clothes, and I'll tell you that clothes make the man, and they say a lot about you. So I think clothes are super important.
Well, no gym teacher could get people to dress more alike than goths, so I guess you're right.
Wow. She turns, she starts walking towards her little cabriolet. Wow. Pulls out her keys, her little keyring, which has the the corded thing, and like some of the keys just dangle down. Wow.
Sweat it out, Brooke. I mean, not Brooke. Stephanie.
Percy, thank you.
Okay.
She's got, of course, like hanging from the little corded thing is it's an ankh, right? Like, because that's a thing that she would have. And
Is
she
your
gets,
car named the Coffin?
it is now. Shut up. She gets in the car, starts.
You're
it up,
welcome.
and Sushi and the Banshees is playing really loud. She turns it up louder. Just looks at you like, yeah, there in your face, Sushi and the Banshees. And she pulls out. That's it. So you've got Gushers. You now are the kingpin of this forthcoming get together.
Yep. I'm going to break this whole economy wide open.
Cameron never knew what hit him.
Yep.
I mean, he's got pizza, which is good, but Gushers trump pizza. Anything else before we jump to?
I think
Yeah.
Rolf's just gonna
Okay.
come around the corner after the yelling between Brooke and Percy, and just takes the last drag and tosses it. And what was that all about?
Percy's really thin-skinned.
Is that why she's so pale?
No, I think it's the other way around. But she has a cute puppy now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Just had a smoke break.
Want some Gushers?
Yeah, actually.
He gets a packet. And of course, I can't resist. I also eat a packet.
Yes. If you have one that you give to another, you get one yourself. One for you, one for me. That's how it works.
It's fair. That's democracy right there.
Some weed smell around the corner. Nice.
Yeah,
Smoke.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Rolf does not smell. He smells a bit funky at the moment. Okay,
Mhm.
it's fine.
Well, you're having one in honor of Wolf.
Yes.
Maybe.
Also, just it was 420.
Well, I've got enough to keep the tweeners from screwing with our whatever we need to do tonight, I guess. So I hope that Echo's got all of the tech stuff lined up, because that is definitely not my style.
I'm just thinking, man. Like if they cut into the game, then we should be able to get in the game, and that's where we get them, right? Or is that not? That's just where I'm going.
Like in Tron?
Yeah.
That would
Fuck
be
yeah.
kind of cool. Oh fuck, we could have light up outfits? Like, it's kind of dumb, but I also really need it.
Okay, who's having light up outfits? Shatters.
Whoa. Where did you come from?
I'm like, I think I've got the Chad sign under
Just
my
walk,
arm.
walk
Like, I'm
through the
taking it out
door
to
with a
dump.
chat sign.
Yeah. I'm dumping.
Is it one
this
of the
thing.
defaced ones, or is it
Yeah.
clean?
It's the defaced one.
Oh,
I was
Does
like,
it,
I tried
Chad?
to clean it up, but and you can see it just smeared black over.
and I look at it and I'm just like, ooh, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Because see, you take Sharpie off with alcohol, but this is a plastic core sign, and the inks probably have their own alcohol base, or it's alcohol soluble. So
I didn't do well on chemistry.
What I thought as well. So.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Goodbye, Chad's deformed cousin.
Hey, at least we have pictures from
feet in the air.
we have before pictures, so
Yeah, memories.
Cool.
Well, so what about Echo? Oh, sorry. I was gonna cut. What's Echo up to? And we should definitely bring you in.
I think Echo is actually trying to figure out some of the tech stuff here. Because I mean, if they're really caught in these machine thingies, then she should know what they're made of, right? Just to figure this out, these arcade machines, what they're made of, what their tech is. I guess she wouldn't know that right off the bat, but she can just go and look it up somewhere. There is this computer shop, right? They would have books about this, like tech of arcade machines or stuff like that. So she would go and look that maybe up.
Cool. I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. So we're gonna end up probably in the game a little bit early. I've forgotten that one of the players needs to drop in. And since we're going to end up with you guys in the video game anyway, then we don't have to worry about Tyler being separate from us next time we jump in. So I'd like to do a little feedback. So if you don't mind, maybe we just go ahead and stop here. I totally lost track of time on that one, so I apologize for that. We'll pick up with Sabine having Echo go to do some research, and that'll get you the possibility to have an item that you can utilize for taking things down when you guys deal with the big lock-in at the Golden Castle Arcade. So let's do our advancement points. At the end of the session, I award randomly advancement points. No, actually, there are questions. Quickly, let me find them real quick. Nope, I went too far. Hold on a sec. Earning advancement points. All right. Vanquish foes. You took part in a battle and won, you get 1 point. I think there were a number of battles. They were all low stakes battles against your rivals. So I'm going to give everybody a point. Great job. When you go above and beyond at work, whether it's cleaning up some puke or chasing down a petty thief, doing anything your boss didn't specifically ask you to do that makes the business better, get 1 point. I'm going to say, since I didn't give many people opportunities to actually do work, I'll give for one. I think Rolf was doing some work there. Chad, you did go above and beyond. You did the most work of anyone, at least on screen. So we'll give 1 point to everybody there. So that's a total of 2. Character voices. When you do something really cool in role play, something that embodies your character and makes the story awesome or makes everybody laugh or whatever. Everybody did that. I think we have some moments of that. Some fun character bits. So there. 3. Ouchie. When you take an ongoing condition in lieu of accumulating stress, you earn 1 point. We had at least one person take a condition. That would be Chad.
Is that total conditions or just for taking conditions?
If you took a condition in lieu of accumulating stress. And then extraordinary actions. That's multiple 6s. So somebody... Oh, you can choose. That's right. Cool. So Let's say that it's 4 for everyone and 5 for Chad. 4 advancement points. Let's do a quick round of stars and wishes. We'll let Alex go first, do your wish, and then stars. That way you can scoot out of here on time.
Stars and wishes. Stars. The nostalgia was strong in this one. I think maybe the strongest of the 3 sessions so far. Like, I know that Jan had mentioned the smell of weed around the corner, but he didn't need to say anything for that scene. That was just, yeah. I mean, I even if he hadn't mentioned anything, I think I would have got sense, memory, smell from that. Yeah. I really like the everyone's interactions with the rivals and the rivals themselves. Wish Tyler to be here. No, I think that's it.
I thought I unmuted myself. I clicked the button and it didn't unmute because I didn't click well enough. I failed in my clicking. Jan, what stars and wishes do you have?
I mean, yeah, that's not very original, but definitely a star for just the 90s nostalgia that was super strong from everyone. But yeah, especially from like the whole arcade and just everything that was mentioned, honestly. And a star for the discussions about black puppies. like poodle puppies.
Not expecting.
Thank God it was a black poodle and not one that was going to get. Thank you. Wishes. I guess my wishes would be like I didn't need to get my skateboard fixed yet, but I'll definitely want to make that into a thing. Like I'm not going and didn't fix my skateboard yet. That's not a thing that gets fixed without a scene.
It doesn't need to be a hard scene. I'm not going to make you struggle for it.
No.
We just need to.
I mean, I need to go to wait. I looked up some stores for this. Shorties or something.
Shorties.
Look, I don't know anything about.
I don't either. I never heard of that. That sounds funny.
It's an LA skate company, so it's at least the right state.
You're on it. You're on point. Points.
But I'm looking forward to going into doing something with the game next time, whatever is going to happen.
Awesome. Cool. Sabine, what about you? Stars and wishes.
Yeah, I have to say I have none of the nostalgia. Sorry. We had no malls back home. We had no arcades. So most of this stuff was culturally a bit far away from me. I enjoyed you all interacting with this, and I really liked the rivals. They were a lot of fun. And this especially the DM. I have run groups of 13 people. Yeah, right. You do. You go ahead. I like that one. So that's cool. And wishes for next time. Well, I don't know. Maybe get a little bit more to do. That would be nice.
Yeah, I agree. That's my biggest wish of this game is I feel like I didn't give Echo a whole lot to do. You had like one scene, and you were tag along in a few others, and I apologize for that. We'll definitely focus on that and have more going on. Thank you for that. And Jen.
All right. Goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna pile on and be like, oh man, nostalgia was good. I love the conceit of the mall scavenger hunt. That was very cute and cheesy and just the kind of twee thing that I feel like the mall would put on as a promotion. I think that the entry completion turns into a raffle thing makes it also feel, you know, like we could participate. Oh, pardon me. And yeah, I liked just low-key stone cold dunking on people.
There was so much low-key dunking.
I feel like that's kind of what Brooke's about, but largely she kind of doesn't care about clique distinctions. But she does care when people get really precious about them. But yeah, as for wishes for next session, I wish for more dice rolls.
Yeah, it was hard for us to tell if the new dice stuff worked or didn't work because I didn't call for many die rolls. We didn't push to that kind of conflict much, so we'll work on
Yeah. Also, I liked another backup star. I like seeing a bit more of people's home lives. We didn't see any from Rolf, did we?
We didn't yet.
I had
No.
a short talk with my mom.
Yep. Okay. That one just went by really quick.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I like seeing a bit of that of these characters because, you know, as teenagers, their home lives do still kind of dominate their existence. So, oh, and Chad's older brother is such a dank.
Yeah, that
I
deserves
love
a
it.
star as well. Yeah.
Yay! I'm glad he was sufficiently terrible.
Also, Echo's
Only
little
got all the
brother,
weird science
also a
vibe
dink,
from-
also great.
Echo's what? Echo's brother?
Echo's little
also
brother.
Dink? Yeah.
Yeah, also a dink, also great. And I loved how Echo was just immediately like, I'm tired of this nuclear option.
That was good.
No more porn. No.
Oh my gosh, I now see the picture for Davy Park, and it's the best thing ever. It's short round, and that makes me happy.
Oh God. Now I have to find it. Now I gotta look.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've hit my definitely have to run now.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for
See you,
playing.
Alex.
We will
Later.
see you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Bye.
but
Short round from Indiana Jones is the best. I love that actor. All right, cool. Yeah, I really feel like the big two things for me to work on. Number one is not enough for Sabine to do. Echo did not get enough spotlight time. And number two, not enough die rolls. I got caught up in the role play and interested in the character interactions, but there were opportunities for hitting dice, and because we had these new rules out there, it would have been a good idea to see them in low stakes so that it's less stressful to kind of evaluate how it feels to try those new things out. So I will address it. I appreciate that. Anything else, folks, or shall we wrap it up for the day?
Yep, seems promising so far. I had fun. I look forward to next week.
Good.
On the
All right.
pick for Hades.
Ooh, yay. All right, let me grab that. I got to see the pick for Hades. Oh my God.
Oh,
Cute little puppy.
Perfect.
Oh, I wanna hug it.
picture. I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
hug.
oh,
These,
Yeah, but
yeah, we had one
Oh.
of these only in, I think,
Ah.
beige. But
Mm,
yeah, we didn't name it Hades.
love and protect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Percy doesn't deserve that.
That's also like that's not a dog you should call Hades, but
Oh well. Yeah, well, but calling Kerberos is even worse, I guess.
yeah,
Could call him
Kerberos would be
Kirby.
worse, but
You could call him Kirby, I guess.
that's
That
a
would be
Kirby.
pretty great.
That is a Kirby.
But she didn't ask me
Well,
because she was like, I don't know. I think she was actually Echo's girlfriend, though they both aren't putting that out, but they totally were girlfriends.
oh, that's so painful. I love it.
Yeah. I think that's why it hit so hard when she was like, and that was, you know, you have this favorite character you love and adore to death, and then your girlfriend comes along and says, hey, this character totally sucks.
Oh wow, that's rough.
Yeah, right?
She's so insensitive, man. She's got a lot. It's a lot of growing up to do that, Percy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brooke just
Wow.
wants to be miles away from that.
Oh, that was so fun watching her extricate herself from that conversation.
Just like,
Mhm. It
Good
was
stuff.
also fun seeing Brooke like, oh, this cute puppy, because she's usually so yeah, whatever. And then she totally melts over this puppy. That I like that.
adorable.
Because people
Yeah.
do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what puppies are for. Melting people.
Melting people, so cute. Oh.
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 All right. Well, we
Okay.
will bring this stream to a close. Thank you
Oh,
all so much
yeah.
for playing, and have a good evening, Sabine and Jan, and good afternoon, Jen.
Goodbye.
Bye. See
Bye.
you.